everyone. It is Thursday, May 3rd, 2018. Of course, yesterday was New Comic Book Day, which means right now today is New Comic Book Video time. Picked up a few books yesterday. Wasn't a really big week. I did pick up a couple of variants I'm going to show. Picked up a variant last week that I didn't have an opportunity to show. I'm going to show that tonight. And then I got a question from a viewer who said, you usually don't show a lot of books from your private collection, but would you mind showing some favorite covers? So I thought, you know what? I will show you some favorite covers. So after the books, I'll show you some covers. So the first book I picked up was last week, and this is A Lady Death. As you know, Unholy Ruin #1 came out last week. I showed one of those books, but they also did a Zombie Tramp sketch variant cover of that book, and I was able to pick one of those up. These were selling really good, and I always talk about Zombie Tramp anyway, so that was kind of a no-brainer. I picked up a Zenescope Reign of the Witch Queen. This is the exclusive Baltimore Comic-Con edition. Right here, I found this. I picked it up for a really good price. Zenescope comes out with some really nice exclusive covers for conventions and special events. This was just another one of them right there. I really like this cover. Avengers #1. This is like the party sketch variant they did right here. This was one per store. And they're not selling really big. They are selling in the $29 to $50 range. So I put this up on my eBay store. It's a cool book, but not something that I'm going to have. I just picked this up to throw it on the eBay store. So right there. DC Nation Zero came out. Now the Zero came out for Free Comic Book Day, which is Saturday. It's going to have a 25-cent price, but shops were able to purchase advertisements on the back of the book. The catch was you had to buy 5,000 copies of the book to get your advertisement on the back of it for Free Comic Book Day. And a lot of people did this. This is what they called the 1 in 250. Now, this is selling for anywhere from $25 to $50, but there's a lot of them out there. Now, apparently only 88 retailers across the country did these special advertisements, but you think about it, 5,000 covers or 5,000 issues per 88 shops, that's a lot of books. So here it is right here. Really nice. I put one of these up on the eBay store, and it sold within the first 20 minutes of it being put up. So it's a cool cover. Batman, Catwoman, and the Joker. Cannot go wrong with the triple threat right there. So I enjoy that. Now we'll go some of the books I picked up. This is Death or Glory #1 from Image. Kind of a cool cover right there. Kind of a pinup look. I've talked in the past about my fondness for the pinups, 40s and 50s. This kind of fell into that right there. We'll give that a look. This is part of it's a two-issue miniseries, Harley Loves Joker. This is cover 1. And then cover 2, which was done by Cho. And I've spoken in the past about how I don't like the way he draws his Harley Quinn. And I don't like the way he drew this Harley Quinn, but I thought the cover itself, the concept was pretty cool. So I grabbed one of those. And it was only a $2.99 or $3.99 price point, so that's not too terrible. Cover of the week, in my opinion. Spawn. I can't remember what issue this was. This is kind of like a Virgin variant. And this is Spawn number 285. Spawn 285. Really cool cover right there. I love that cover. They had a couple different covers. They had one complete with this character, one complete with the Spawn, and then they had this one here. This is the one I preferred. Some shops were selling this a lot more than cover price. I got that for cover price. This is a Hughes cover, a new storyline from Dynamite. Red Sonja Tarzan, excuse me. Adam Hughes, excuse me. Batman #46, right there. Walking Dead 179, Part 5 of 6, New World Order. And then I showed you the variant for the DC Nation book. This was the regular DC Nation. This is the shop I go to here locally, Cosmic Comics. And like I stated, if you bought a certain amount of the books, you got to put your big advertisement on the back. That's the Cosmic Comics ad right there. But you had to buy 5,000 other copies. This is a 25-cent book for Free Comic Book Day. We get 3 stories in there. I read it. I kind of liked it. That was the regular cover there. And then this is the other Batman 46 issue. This was one of my favorite ones here. They called this a variant cover. $2.99 price point. Thought that was a really nice looking book right there. So as it relates to books, that's pretty much where it is. Of course, we know that the Amazing Spider-Man 800 is coming out pretty soon. That has a $10 price point and 12 covers. 12 covers. Holy Toledo, what are you going to do with 12 covers? I bought a couple of the connecting covers, and then I'll get 1 or 2 of the other covers, but I'm not going to go crazy on 800. So, question from a viewer who asked me about covers, my favorite covers, if I could show a few, and I'm going to show a few. Now, when I collect comic books, I don't care about the monetary value on books that are older. I mean, you always want to try to make some money for the shop, but these are from my private collection. These are ones that I really, really like, and these are all pretty high-grade books. So, again, I just have reasons why I like them. I'll kind of explain it to you a little bit. As you know, my fondness for Sergeant Rock, Our Army at War. This was one of the first ones that I remember looking at as a kid thinking, God, that's just a really, really cool book, because it kind of talks about, the picture itself is just war. He's all beat up right there. Sorry about the glare, if there's a big glare right there. This is Our Army at War 198. Just really cool the way he's looking right there, fighting. Always liked Sergeant Rock. And keeping with that theme, this is a triple threat for me. It's a triple crown. It is what I consider a triple crown. It's Brave and the Bold, number 84. This has Batman, Sergeant Rock, and the cover is done by the iconic Neal Adams. So we've talked about Neal Adams covers being harder and harder to find. It's a 12-center too, so you can add 4 to that. There it is right there. Always love that cover. Next book I'm going to show, I enjoy the cover because it always made me laugh when I first saw it, and it makes me laugh to this day. And this is Detective Comics number 475, Jokerfish Guns. The fish guns right there. Sorry about the glare again. Again, it's another really high-grade book right there. Always like that book. You can never go wrong with the Joker. Next one I'm going to show is Brave and the Bold number 50. This is the first Martian Manhunter crossover outside of Detective Comics. Not super high grade. I think I have this as a VG. But I like this book because to me it's just kind of a very simplistic looking cover. Nothing fancy there. No great detail. Just real simple right there. But to me, I mean, this came, what is this, 1963? So that's kind of, to me, a really cool cover for the time. I just liked it because, like I said, it's just kind of very simplistic in nature. Next one. You know I am a big Bernie Wrightson fan. I've mentioned that in the past. This is Swamp Thing number 7 with Batman and the Swamp Thing. You cannot go wrong with that. And the great Bernie Wrightson. Rest in peace, Bernie. We're losing all of our iconic artists. And so try to grab this stuff while you can, or you have the opportunity to see them at shows. See them at shows because they're not going to be around much longer. I've been fortunate to meet a lot of my favorite artists over the years, and I cherish those memories, and I'm going to, just like when I had my final picture taken with Bernie Wrightson about a year and a half before he passed away. I will always cherish that moment. So Swamp Thing number 7 with Batman. Cover that I just always liked. I saw this as a kid and I grabbed it. I just thought it was super, super cool. This is another high grade. This is from 1973. I don't remember where I saw this book. I saw it, I think it was, I went to a bookstore, a used bookstore in like 75, 76. My mom took me there and I found this book and I just grabbed it and I've obviously upgraded. This is Dead of Night number 1. I just like the zombie grabbing her, you know, typical, you know, monster, lady in distress. It has all the fine points. Really, really nice detail on it. I just like the book. It's Dead of Night number 1 from 1973. next book and the last book I'm going to show. And then if you guys like this, let me know and I'll pull some other covers out and show you. But this is another one that's kind of, you know, checks a lot of the boxes for me. Horror theme, Batman, and of course the great Neal Adams. This is going to be Brave and the Bold, number 93, Batman and the House of Mystery. I always liked it because I thought Batman looked really cool on it. The hand, the little boy, grabbing the little boy right there. And then, of course, the great Neal Adams. How can you go wrong with that? Again, sorry for the glare. I hope you can see these on the downloads. And so that was the book right there. So those are the ones I showed today. I don't know how many I showed. What was it? 6, 2, 4, 6. I showed 7 books. If you enjoyed those books, let me know. Again, I don't show books based off of financial. I don't care how much these books are worth. These are books that are never going anywhere because I enjoy just looking at them. I mean, how would you not enjoy just kicking back and just staring at that cover? I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So, one final little rant piece right here. First, let me just do a shout out. Caesar, a gentleman I work with at UMC, is getting into comics, and he's asked me for some advice. So Caesar, I hope you find the videos entertaining, and I hope you get some, you know, some ideas for your collection. So thank you for watching. One of the things I say when I'm going through eBay and I'm looking at things, something that really irritates me is when people use a stock photo. Now, for some reason, there's a lot of companies, the big ones, Mile High uses a lot of stock photos, and their argument is, well, because we put up so many books. You know what? If you're showing a book and it says high grade and you got a stock photo, how do I know it's a high grade? You can't look at it. If you're going to take the time to sell books on eBay, do everybody a favor. Take the time to download pictures. I understand it's time consuming, but you make enough money to where you should give that to your customers instead of just saying, I have so many books, I can't afford to do it. That's laziness. So if you're going to sell on eBay, take enough pictures of the book that you're sending so people know exactly what they're getting. There's that. So again, quick video tonight, about the 12-minute mark, which I always try to do. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the books that I show. Again, I appreciate everybody watching the videos. I appreciate the support, the positive comments. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. If you are a subscriber, thank you. Free Comic Book Day is this week. I'm going to do a video, I'll probably go tomorrow and do a video of the shop I buy things from because people have been asking me for that. So keep an eye out for that in the next couple of days. So I hope you liked the video, but if you didn't, as always, nothing I can do for you. Have a great night.